Hey everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge. Here to review some Lakers action as we win 108-95 against the Dallas Mavericks at the Staples Center. And crazy fun night. LeBron James was actually named AP Male Athlete of the Decade. So crazy bit of honor for him. And Luka Doncic has been on a tear. And yes, young man Luka has been back in the Dallas lineup for quite some time after going down with that ankle injury, which I got to witness live in Dallas, which was unfortunate, but thankfully the young man is back. But unfortunately for the Dallas Mavericks, it didn't really make much of a difference. I think in the first quarter, there were semblances of the Dallas Mavericks scratching at the Lakers, but I really feel maybe with the Tim Hardaway Jr. injury, hamstring injury, maybe that could have set off the bad precedents for the Dallas Mavericks. But after that first quarter, it really felt as though the Lakers were in complete control of this game. I just felt as though the Lakers were playing a dominant form of defense and slapping and smacking the Mavericks around physically. And you could see the frustration in Rick Carlisle early in that game where, players are just missing open looks, turnovers, and just the frustration you could see from the physicality that the Lakers were playing with. And you waltz into halftime. I mean, from the Lakers' perspective, you're waltzing into halftime up 54-43 at home, where you're doing okay, but the Mavericks aren't, playing up to their bill. And at this point in the third quarter, you got to smell blood. You have to smell blood and go for the fucking kill, right? Some animal instinct shit, you got to fucking go at it. And speaking of animal instincts, the Mamba was in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sirree. You had Kobe Bryant in with his daughter and, giving a good shout out to the young man, Luka Doncic. Luka and Kobe just right there. Let's put some love for those two there. But Kobe Bryant always being in the building it's electrifying. The Lakers fans love him. And to have Luka in that building, I think was pretty cool too. Just saying. And in that third quarter, that was really where the competitiveness kind of withered out in this game. And when you step into the fourth quarter and just watch the Lakers play a very sound game consistently throughout the entirety of the game, you can't help but feel a little bit bored. And that's a very spoiled way to say it, but honestly, it felt scripted in terms of how the Lakers were going to win. They were going to bully the shit out of the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks weren't going to get a shot up, and the Lakers would go on a run, which would put an immense cushion on their win. And so, really, without getting into the nitty-gritty details of points and point differentials in this game, I mean, the Lakers handed the Mavericks at Staples Center. And this was refreshing, especially after that 4-game losing streak where, oh boy, you had everybody just ganging up on the Lakers, saying we're terrible, saying they're the worst in the West, all this bullshit. But the Lakers come out against Portland at Portland, which has been a historically awful place for the Lakers, and they win there, and just bukkake all over Portland. They come back home, fly on over to LA, play the fucking Dallas Mavericks, who have been on an incredible run these last few weeks, even without Luka. They handle them pretty well. And the Mavericks have been known to play well on the road, but the Lakers fucking handed them their goddamn L. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what all this animosity towards the Lakers is, and I'm pretty sure it's the fact that this is a historic franchise, lots of fucking championships, and probably a lot of bandwagoners. I don't know. Maybe that's where the hate comes from. Maybe that's where the animosity and jealousy comes from. But for me as a Lakers fan, man, I was just kind of in my comfy chair watching this game just unfold at the end, because you knew we were going to win. And when Luka Doncic is your only player, in the fucking near 20 mark with 19 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. Yeah, not a great recipe. The next highest score was fucking Wright. Delon Wright. 14 fucking points. And generally speaking, the bench just did not do well for the Dallas Mavericks. Whereas the Lakers, I mean, you could say completely opposite about them. The bench was absolutely on one. I mean, you got to give a shout to guys like KCP, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Dwight Howard, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block. Just phenomenal night for those guys. KCP just really switching it up, doing what he can. And, you know, unfortunately, a guy like Kyle Kuzma, who has been hot as of late, went for 0 points. 5 rebounds, 1 steal, but it's just really unfortunate that he couldn't get any of the shots off. But the reality is, I mean, sometimes you just got to do your job. I mean, the points might not come easy, but you just got to make sure you do your job. You're there to get shit rolling and hope for the best. And our two main guys, AD, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. What more can you say about a beautiful man like AD? Just offensive monster, defensive demon. Guy's awesome. That's absolutely fantastic. And LeBron James, 13 points, 13 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. Guys, I could read stats all fucking day. I could just regurgitate all the shit. But the bottom line is the Lakers strung together a great win on the day. On national media, no less. This shit was broadcast on ESPN. So people got to witness, hey, the Lakers they're not bad, okay? As most of you fuckers would suggest, like the Lakers are terrible. Like, no, they're not. They're number 1 in the West still. We haven't really budged from that number 1 spot for, I don't know, a good month now. So get the fuck out of here with that talk. For me, this win is one of those things with the Lakers where you put a check mark and say, all right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next game. Because this is a long season, ladies and gentlemen. The basketball gods demand your body for 82 games. And for 82 motherfucking games, you got to give it your all. And I know there's all this shit with load management, but come on, man. You got to give it your all to get a win. And the Lakers in this game gave it their all, got the win, and we'll sit comfortably at, 27 wins? Is that where we're at now? Is it 27 wins? I'm losing count because we're winning a lot of games. So, I know. I'm going to be that little cunt back today because the Seahawks loss is so fucking depressing that it's ruining my head. But, hey, another special shout out to LeBron James, you know, as we mentioned before, named AP Male Athlete of the Decade, but also it's his birthday tomorrow, December 30th. So shout out to LeBron James. And shout out to my guy Lonzo Ball. Reason why I have this jersey here is because for the Pelicans, he did phenomenal today. 27 points, 7 out of 7. Did they seriously say he made 7 3-pointers? I mean, great for Lonzo. Great fucking time for Lonzo. Just had to give a fucking shout to my boy. And I know this review isn't your most prototypical standard lined up review, but this is what I'm going to give you with watching a game at moments because of the fucking football game and just having a Lakers win. It's nice. Feels nice. Just going to keep it simple there. So that does it for me, boys and girls. Follow me at the SC.Y Lounge on all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents.